Good time zones, everyone, and welcome, unfortunately, to a Monday. Greetings to everyone who survived the weekend. Welcome to those who have survived being awake for seriously silly hours for those in the UK who might have been supporting England. Rent matter. And oh, Ralden. Welcome in, everybody. We've got a Frauke who got here early with a whole pile of buttons and a blast who, well, is dangerous around buttons. Ginger, welcome in as well. Good to see all of you. Thank you for getting here just before me. Welcome in. Welcome to the bots. Ginger getting the first scurry of the stream. Let's see. Welcome in. Frauke scurrying. Ginger squishing me with a giant plushy squirrel. Ooh, fun. Blast. Elkhorn, welcome in, Elk. Thank you for 31 months of subscription. Good lord. Those numbers are getting scary. He says, knowing the ones that are about to come up in a minute. And thank you for joining the scurry. Ginger on 26 months. Frauke on 43. My word. Shadow Sky on 42. Goodness. Thank you. Superfast Feg, welcome in. More scurrying. Miss Ferret, welcome in. A golden kappa train for some reason, because Twitch feels like it. Feg redeeming a hydrate. Heil hydrate. And to go with the hydrate, a stretch as well. Let's see. Oh, yep. Ow. That was popcorn from the right-hand shoulder to start off the stream. Always remember to hydrate, stretch, med check, look after yourselves, have food, have drink. It is warm again in the UK. Grr, butter, rant, arg. And probably in quite a lot of other places. Again, grr, butter, rant, arg. So do take care in warm areas. Let's see. Blast is on a 565 stream streak. My word, we passed your number. No! Straight into blanket jail. Whoopsie. I really wish I'm going to say this one. I would absolutely love to have it so that when somebody redeems a streak like that, squirrels come rushing across stream chased by, I don't know, a bot or a copper golem, or actually probably more an iron golem, given that iron golems are the ones that generally upset people. I really need to work out how people actually do the animation with Minecraft characters, and see if I can work out something like that. Tor, welcome in. Someone released the Scotsman again. I mean, they try and hold me, but the 12 squirrels can escape through so many of the The secret passages. Also, who let the sun out? Yeah, that one. However, I no. Kale's tween. I hope you've got internet that's well enough to be able to actually be here. If not, thank you for getting here at all. Ginger on a 5-stream streak and managing to escape from Mary. Elkhorn managed to get the run, and for some reason it's an easy run. Well, that's just going to mean it's a loot run, and then probably we'll see what happens. Melly! Welcome in, Melly. It's your fault that yeah. I was watching the admin podcast from during Guild Rush. Melly owes me 3 packets of tissues for crying. Just listening to the whole list of hospitals is one of those. Excuse me, there's ninjas around. So yeah, Melly, thank you for having us involved in that, and thank you for just being you. Elkhorn, thank you for the 100 Shamrock bits. Internet's being fnurbled again, has been all weekend. Oh no, oh dear, it's still fnurbled. I know you were hoping it would come back a bit, but apparently not. Look after yourself, Chaos Twin. Blast giving 5. Oh my word, 5 gift subs. Blast. Gutty, Kagra, Clarify, Sci-Fi, and Tristan. My word, that's a fantastic list of people. Thank you, Blast. Thank you so much for that support, and thank you for all of those amazing people who got those emotes, and subs and everything. Cosmic, welcome in. Inari, welcome in, and thank you for joining this. Thank you to everyone for joining the scurry. OBS scene transition magic, probably. It's not so much the OBS bit. It's the artwork, the integration, yeah, that's the bit. Fnurble's trying to catch squirrels. That might be a thing, Feg, maybe. Ritsu, welcome in as well. Alex would be one to ask some... is that Bearded Boss, Alex? Ooh. I might have to have a chat with them. Lurking, doing the stuff and things. You accept blame. You were wrecked. Yeah, it sounded like it, but hey, it was wrecked for a good reason, Melly, at least. Feg, thank you so much for that gift sub to Inari as well. You didn't see any gift sub bombs. You're innocent. Yeah, no. Shadow Sky on a 370 stream streak, managing to escape from Mary as well. I might manage to catch up in a second. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. And so many people joining the scurry. As always, I really appreciate you joining the scurries. Those do go to a good cause. If you're not a Melly, not being a gremlin, I'm not so sure. Stream streak is saved. Get to turn off mobile data and roll over to sleep. Really don't want to use it up. Kel. I am just amazed that you make it in at all any time. I know it's because Chaos Twin and all that, but I do appreciate you being here. So thank you, even for just ow. Thank you for just ow. Yes, that works. And many people getting a golden kappa. So thank you to everyone for a level 3 hype train at 81%. 10 gift subs? 100 bits? Wait. Did I miss a sub bomb? I saw 5 from Blast. And 1 from Fag. Twitch. Those numbers. Those numbers don't quite match. Twitch. Those numbers don't add up. 10. I think it's 10 subs, not just gift subs. Twitch, you're confusing me here. I mean, Twitch, you confuse me at the best of times. Well, I better sleep. Any button boops come from a gift sub? Possibly. Although not many, because I know quite a lot of the people with the really, really long gift subs. Sorry, with the long sub are ones who have been here for quite a while, for which I appreciate. Sydney, welcome in. Diamond Miner Mum, welcome in as well. I nearly landed on a shrieker. Definitely don't want to do that in public. I take back that statement. I'm not late, you're late. Yep, well. I can't remember if I have keys. I'm going to buy some anyway. Just because. Just in case. Put those back in my wallet. Oh, hey, I've got another 14 diamond blocks in there. I'm safe on diamonds for the moment, although I probably should go mining under the desert at some point. Did you tune in just in time to see me become Ravager Sax? Yes. Quite possibly. Just as soon as I remember where Decked Out is. Today on, I don't even remember where I'm going. And, well, there's quote 775. Good lord. Samuel Cunnington, welcome in. There's an interesting name. Beyond the Whimsy. Here, deep underneath Wilderness, we find Decked Out. The Wilderness Edition. Oh, hey, I had a key. That's fine. Let's take off my... Oh, I need to repair my elytra at some point. Oh, well. No hurry. Let's put my stuff away. My stuff away, my stuff away, my stuff away. Hey, just left Edinburgh Castle and the Royal Mile, headed to dinner. I am jealous, Diamond Miner Mum. I am jealous. I hope that Edinburgh is being nice to you. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. I nearly forgot my deck. Of all the things to forget, my deck would have been a bad one. This is why I have the pick of oops. This is the pick of shame. I carry a pick just in case because it's the pick of oops. Oops, I forgot my deck. I have to get out and find the right one. Oh, baby, baby. Oh no, those poor lost quotes. Wait, when did we lose quotes? At least didn't bring a collection of shrunken heads this time. That's true. It's first trip overseas. I am so glad that you are having fun, Diamond Miner Mum. We lost the quotes, not quoted. Wait, what? Did that quote not go? No, that quote went in. I'm getting confused here, so I'm just going to go and run a Decked Out.
Beware the depths.
Right. Raise the volume to Decked Out levels. Put away the things that I couldn't take off. Touch the bed again. Previous streams, there were quotable things that did not get quoted. That's because they were not in my stream. Ha! And for that, I'm one last carrot for saturation. Oh, good point. I didn't realise I had just tipped below. Thank you, Inari. Right. We get to go easy today. And there's the baby crying and giggling at us because we're on a baby run here. Right. Everybody ready? Oh, no. Forgot to turn off the minimap. I want to see you suffer as long as possible. I mean, what? Ahem. Feg, you were missed without saying the words, and now you made me say them. Aww. Feg is always missed. Though not quite as often as Blast is, but with arrows. Right, let's go and play with the Ravagers. Right, onwards, downwards, and into decked out. We're off to play with the Ravagers. We're off.
Regeneration.
We're going into decked out. And there's a Pokemon in chat for those who might need a distraction.
Intelligence.
I have intelligence, which is probably the first time in history. Ooh, that one worries me. That one worries me. That might be a Ravager next to an entrance. I hope I don't get thrown out of a minecart into a Ravager. Uh-oh. This is... Okay, we're safe. So far. I can hear a trump.
Data seeker.
I hear trumps around. Hopefully not chasing me. Weeklies are the Poke Daily and leveling a Pokemon, so do your Poke Dailies. Thank you to the Frauke Information Service. Luna! Welcome in, Luna. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. Oopsie. Frauke giving out gifts from Pokemon. Inari getting a netball, Luna getting a cherish ball, Shadow getting a great ball, and an empty disc going to Canadian Dragon. Thank you, Frauke, for using those here. Ah, dear. Oh, and Feg lurking. Hold on, I think I saw that. Lurking for most of the stream. Partners last night in the UK. Probably been many months. Oh, yeah. Take care, Feg. I hope that everything has been fantastic. Right. I haven't even looked at where my compass is, despite the fact that it's on this level. You're good, very busy, about to test a dungeon, wanted to say hi, so you've been so quiet. Luna, you are one of the busiest people I know, and honestly, I just count myself lucky to see you whenever I do. So, thank you for joining us. And I hope that the testing of the dungeon is going well. For those wondering, that's Luna testing out the Build for Better dungeon, I suspect. Which we worked on at the beginning of May? Goodness. It feels so long ago. I saw some of the 3 more That door wasn't closed a minute ago. Is 3 more bosses to get in, bit more bits to do. You're getting there. Oh, that sounds fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing the progress, Luna. J-Whip, welcome in as well. Lovely tip. I'm still hearing Ravagers. 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 Everywhere. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Not as close as I thought. That's good. I can live with them not being close. This is a loot goblin run. We're on a loot goblin run. We're hoping for all of the loot. We need to find all of the loot so we can get some loot. Loot, loot, lootity loot. Loot, 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 loot. No, 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 no. That was a bad idea. I should not have come in here.
Loot and scoot.
Fnurbles. Right. Use loot and scoot. Feel the power, Scots. Dodge the Ravager. That's going to be a problem because that Ravager is in the way of getting the Fnurbles out of here, because that's on the route to the exit. How is the wilderness going? Wilderness is going interesting, as always. Right. Hi. I am going to be chased by a Ravager. Hello. Whoa. Yikes. You're going faster than I thought. Dunga 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 dunga. Don't close the door. Whoa, still with me. Ooh. Hey, a key. Pillager Farm is running again. You fixed it this morning. Ooh. Just run and hope you don't die. I did. I didn't. Woohoo! Does mean that Ravager is in a bad spot. Well, actually, that Ravager's in a better spot for later. Thankfully. Now the big angry cow is somewhere else. Well, Ravagers are like that. You've got to play with them sometimes. It's an angry Ravager. An angry Ravager. An angry Ravager today. Oh, we're playing with all of the Ravagers, the Ravagers, the Ravagers. We're playing with all the Ravagers. And then we're running away. Ooh, hey. Don't normally see one of those down there. Brave Sir Scotsman, he ran away, he ran away, he ran away. Brave Sir Scotsman, he ran away of the Ravager today. Good thing Minecraft mobs can't react to voice. Thank Fnurbles for that. I'd be dead. Particularly when we play with the Wardens. Although if that was the case, it would be a lot less interesting because I would be so much quieter. Totally didn't hear me out suggest that mod for Gildrush. No! Don't make the Warden hear us. Scots and Wardens sounds like a good time. No. Now, if only I was going to level 2. It's fine, I've got plenty of other chaos in over the month. You did at that, Sydney. Yeah, you did. Including building a level that caused Elk to throw distraction pants at things. I'm sure that was one of yours, wasn't it? Distraction pants. Woohoo. When you need to distract things, distraction pants. A woohoo. That was the one dungeon floor you've seen of yours. Well, you succeeded. Okay. Let's see where the artifact is. I think we found it, but no. Wait, there's one over there. Usually people throw hands. Sometimes you just gotta throw pants. Yep. We got a Henry, and I think that's a repeat. Let's see how much clicking and clacking we get. Oh boy.
Evasion.
I am gonna get a heartbeat and a half out of this. Not the worst. Not the worst. Not the best. Also, I'm fairly sure I saw a Ravager over here. Which worries me.
Data seeker.
I see nothing, I hope. Dagfnurble. That really was a Ravager. And it's right next to the exit. Can't remember the last time you set off the heartbeat. It's been a while for me, Luna, as well. Hi. Yeah, I know where you are. There's no point in you glowing in front of me. Whoopsie. Hi. I'm going to be good and bring you over here a bit. Come on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I think today is going to be a exit with not much day. We got a Henry. Loud noises incoming. We survived. We got a Henry. It's our second Henry. Good night, Blast. Look after yourself. I was about to say, did you forget about me? It's a 30 intel run. Well, that's not much. Oh, you're kidding me. I can't even get... Boo! Okay. Fnibbles. Minigame Meadows. I can never remember what the... There we are. Right. Not much of a loot run. Not really. Unfortunately, that heartbeat was a bit worrying. Alright, let's... No, that really wasn't a very good loot run. What say we go for a second loot run? Because that was a short one. Right. Let's see. What can we get for 27? 27 is a data focus. Data focus replaces an intel hunter. Really? That might be worth because that goes from 4 to 6. So let's get one of those. Who's the coolest guy in the hospital? The ultrasound guy. If you know, you know. I don't know. Let's have some music for a minute. Alright, let's go and play with the exit Ravager. Hello. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sometimes it's worth playing with the exit Ravager. Right, we got a Henry, we got 3 intelligence. I'm gonna bring my pick, firework, and thingamy. They put a cooling liquid on when they use this. Oh, okay. So try putting wheels on your rocking chair, then you can rock and roll. Oh, Sydney. There's my data focus. So data focus is instead of a single intel hunter. It's been a while since I upgraded my deck. And yes, I'm being very careful about my enunciation here. We have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in it. It is a Palafin. Do, 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 do. Right. While we wait for my deck, let's have a look. If you miss up the enunciation, all that means is you've made an unquotable moment. Well, yes. But I do try. I do try to stay family friendly. As opposed to Fnurbly friendly. I also try to stay friends with Fnurbles. But, I mean, he's such a cute little thing. I mean, those little golems are so adorable. Good lord. One of us knows what we're going on about. It's not me. It really isn't. It never is. Oh, goodness. So, we've got a new card. So we're going to upgrade our hand. We've got another Henry, which I think is my second Henry. I'm fairly sure I've already got a Henry. Never hurts to have too many Henrys, however. A Henry in hand is worth a Henry as a dungeon master. Or not, probably. One of the three. The Palafin Zero was caught by Luna and Elkhorn. Woohoo! Is that another one of those ones that has many, many, many variants? As in, like, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hey. I guess that means my box of cards is back. There it is. Right. So, that is a data focus. I have 8 data focuses. Always useful. And that should be taking out an Intel Hunter. For which I only have 4. Right. I really should count how many cards are in here. 1, 4, 7, 8, 15, 23, 26, 27, 29, 30. Oh, I've got less than 40. I might as well leave the Intel Hunter in there. Open the doors and let me out. Well, that's interesting. The game. She is ready. Well then. Let's grab another key. Let's put away our intelligence. And, oh yes, we've got a Henry. So I've got 2 weighted cubes and 2 Henrys. I know Luna was looking for a full select. Yeah, yes, Elkhorn. I think we get a bonus run. Because that was short. That was very short. That was incredibly short. And since I'm in that sort of mood... Right, let's... Do I have a re-trigger button? Where's my wilderness? There we are. Redeem decked out run. Let's see. A medium. There we are.
Beware the depths.
You did get what you paid for. No, that's hard. That's not hard. That's not medium, even. Let's get the right thing. I was thinking of doing a medium as a +1. And blast! Looks like Cosmic wants another joke. My friend donates a kidney to the city hospital, and he's treated like some hero. I donate 5 to the hospital, and I get arrested. Yeah, I'm not surprised that's a 71-arrow pun. You gotta be careful with that one. Right, let's go with a second run. This time it's a medium because it's a +1 and because RNGesus said, "Go medium, my squirrel. Go medium." Let's see if this is also a level 1 run, or if we have to get to level 2 this time. Also, let's hope that all of those Ravagers that I left... Oh, we're going to level 2!
Regeneration.
There are 4 levels, J-Whip.
Intelligence.
Level 1 and 2... So, level 1 is primarily Ravagers. Level 2 is Ravagers, and Laserfish, and Creaking. Level 3 is Wardens. Level 4 is Wardens. Your dungeon has been taking acting lessons. It's now called Dungeon. Dungeon. Uh-oh. This is bad. We're at the exit, which is right where we left a Ravager. Fortunately, we moved it. So, death and a side of death. Yes. Turn off the audio. Let's see if we can get out of here before the Ravager wakes up. I heard that.
Evasion.
I am so glad that we moved that Ravager to a safe spot rather than leaving it right next to the exit, because that would have been painful. Okay, you're still down there. Hopefully you stayed down there. I don't even know which Ravager it is in the corner. Yeah. Hi. Well, that's a Ravager in the room. That door's closed already. That's not fair. Pufferfish is attempting mind reading. He's not doing well. I, for one, thought you wanted fresh coffee and some scones. I mean, that sounds like a fantastic preference idea. That door being closed already is not fair. Also, hi to the blue babies. Blue fairies. Whatever. Come on. I could really, really do with a key. No, that's not a key. I could really do with a key. I really want to go through there.
Gold mine.
It's kind of hard to with that door closed. It's not fair. The doors are closing on me. That's not good. That's really not good. How did you move so fast? Oh, it's Volders. Of course it's Volders. Okay. Why are the Ravagers... Why are the Ravagers? Yes, exactly. Who gave the Ravagers speed potions? It's not fair. You're not supposed to give the Ravagers speed potions. Really, really do with a level 2 key. Speed potions brought to you by Yakety Inc. Yep.
Loot goblin.
That'll be useful. In in the dungeons, Ravagers go trompo woohoo. Now, I want to go this way. Hopefully, now that I've borrowed the Ravager that was in this corner and relocated them, that... Please tell me that Ravager didn't see me. I'm hearing a lot of pings. You can't get me behind that door. Doo-da, doo-da. In a dungeon, the mighty dungeon, the trumpets sleep tonight. In the dungeon, the mighty dungeon, the trumpets sleep all night. They dream of chasing squirrel. They dream of chasing squirrel. A whimble away, a whimble away, a whimble away, a whimble away. In the dungeon, the mighty dungeon, the squirrel runs away. Yeah, enough of that. We're not getting keys. Give me a key. I'm gonna go. No, that's a trump. You stay over there, wherever you are. You ate the keys. No! Puntax. Mangling this tune is always just a whim away. Yep. We all know how easy it is to trigger my brain to mangle music. I swear you will deliberately do it. I mean, this is great as a loot run, but not helpful as a, Oh, hold on. That's a good corner for keys. Nowadays. Key! Excellent. I had a feeling it might be there. Right, we got our key to level 2. Now we just have to survive to get there. Let's go in here for a second. Because there's... We might as well loot Goblin a bit. Ugh. There's a Ravager. God blimey, look at this loot. God blimey, Henry Higgins. God blimey. Raven. Welcome in, and thank you for 43 months of subscription. Please ignore the Ravager that is currently tap dancing on the doorway. Hi. You stay there. Okay, so there's one in that room still. I'm a loot goblin, look at me. I can chase things for all to see. The Ravagers want to chomp on me. Tromp, tromp, tromp. Yes, I hear you. Stop jumping up and down on the door latch. Also, you're celebrating your 54-month mod anniversary. Good Lord, Raven. Thank you so much for all of your support. Raven is absolutely amazing, and one of the people who convinced me to start streaming. So, it's their fault. What are the odds this door is open? Ooh, it is. Excellent. I'm going to use it then. Ha ha. 2 Ravagers in the kitchen. That's a good sign. You'll accept that one. Yep. Right. True purple, welcome in. I don't think I'd said hi. I have now. Right. We've... Oh. Apparently that was a data seeker being played, and according to the Frauke Information Service, this is a rare, so please try and catch it if you really want it. I know what you want, what you really, really want. I know what you want, really, really, really want. It's to watch a squirrel get tromped on. Ooh, lots of loot. Right. Let's go and play with Luna's Keychild. Come on, Keychild. I know you're waiting for me on the other side of this door.
Security authorization accepted.
You're not. Keychild, oh Keychild, wherefore art thou, Keychild? Whether it is nobler
Data seeker.
in the mind to be chased around by the wandering ravagers, or to pray for goodness sakes not to be chased by them. Is this a trumplet I see before me? Whoa! Yes! Whoops! Oh, Fnubbles. The baby gate was up.
Loot and scoot.
The baby gate nearly killed me. Thank goodness for regen. Okay, that's not a good place to have a snack. Bring me my brown pants. Yep. Oh, Fnabbles. We don't normally go and see Fnabbles.
Sneak.
Ah, there's Fnabbles. Okay. This is not a safe path. So we need to go all the way down the ladder. And hope to goodness that it's not dark outside. Look, I'm sneaking. What's causing things to trigger? Right, let's see if we can find where this compass leads us to. Because it might be time to de-squirrel the area. I mean, we've still got expensive bits being thrown at us. Okay, so it's not...
Intel Hunter.
Ow. Yep. More goodies. What are the odds this is going to be in with the... still going this way, so there's a good chance it's in with the creaking. Yeah, this is looking like it's in with the creaking. Or not. No, that, I think, is with the creaking. No, it's not. It's not. I don't think that's with the creaking.
Evasion.
Oh, shush. Oh, it's underwater. I don't want to go underwater. I don't want to play with a laser fish. Yep, that's in with the laserfish. Intelligence. I can hear the creaking.
Gold mine.
That's nice. You stay there. Why are you still walking? I'm looking at you. That's one of those days where the creaking just wants to ignore me. Do I have to be staring into their eyes? Right. Looks like we're going to be playing with laserfish. This is the bit I'm terrible at.
Data seeker.
Thankfully, we're not going all the way down to the wardens because they sound cranky. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, just not the eye of the laserfish. Yeah.
Tread lightly.
Okay, I know where this is. It's right here. Oh, it's a Guardian plushie. That's not the right way. Now I just need to remember how the Fnurbles to get out. I'm lost. No, I'm not.
Pirate's booty.
It's a Guardian plushie. I take it there's no power up to give you respiration or conduit power through here. No, there is not. I've just triggered the heartbeat again. That's unusual. Granted, something is really making the wardens unhappy. Conduit power might murk the laserfish. True. Time to flee with extra fleet. Yes.
Evasion.
I think, given that Luna's key child was in the way... Has it? I thought a lot of that was Warden's Raven. They sound alike. Better bat got in again. Yeah. Right. Here's where we hope that Captain... No. I was going to say, here's where we hope that Captain Gandai isn't looking, but I still managed to trigger a thing.
Gold mine.
That's a lot of things getting triggered. Hey, Henry! It was a medium level 2 this time. Any value to going deeper into the dungeon? Once I've got my artifact? Not really, given that I've already set off the heartbeat. And there's no point in hanging around on level 1 because all of the stuff by way of loot will be on level 2 at the moment because I haven't been there. I mean, there are advantages to going deeper into the dungeon. You can get better loot down there. Right. Where was our friendly Ravager that was in this zone? I'd like some intelligence right now. True, but once you're only on...
Loot and scoot.
That's not helping. Oh, you're over there now. Good luck to whoever's in here next. If they start at this exit, then there's a Ravager right next to the entrance. I am going to de-squirrel the zone. Because that feels like the better part of Nurbalry. I will survive. I'll hydrate. Thank you, Ritsu. Yes, yes, we get the point. And a stretch from Shadow. Thank you, Shadow. And thank you for joining the Scurry Raven. That was a bit better. That was a lot better. Right, so intelligence we immediately throw into here because we actually have some. We've got 9 more. That was a nice run. I was surprised at how well that actually ended up, given that the Ravagers really... I nearly gave Luna a new key. Or, more to the point, nearly gave Keychild a snack. I didn't want to give Keychild a snack. So that's 9 more 10 more intelligence out of that run because we had a full intelligence out of that. So that pretty much pays for the key for this run. Because it's 20 intelligence for 2 keys. So 10 is effectively a full key. Right. Let's see. I've got a regen. I can't see the point in a real fed. I've got a resistance. Jump pack. might be an interesting way of dodging things, but intelligence I've got. Are we allowed only one loot goblin? Loot goblin is rainbow coloured. I don't know if that allows... Dungeon repairs. Dungeon repairs gives you 1 clank, 7 hazard block. I haven't got one of those. And we have a shed. I misread that as a shed ninja. Shed ninja in chat for those who might want a Pokemon. Why not? Pirate's Booty I've already got and never found. Gold Mine is 10 treasure drop. I am tempted to get another one of those. Yeah, let's get another gold mine, because treasure drops are always useful. And we're allowed unlimited of them, so yay. And that gives me 18, so I'm going to buy another promotion scroll. Woohoo! We bought things! It was... Wow. Alright. Let's go and play with the Ravager at the exit. Ravager! Oh, Ravager! Ah, there we are. 10 intelligence, a new plushie. I think that's a repeat, though. I think that's a repeat. And there we are. 2 successful decked out runs in one evening. My word. It's been a while since we've had that. There's my new gold mine. There's my promotion scroll. Woohoo! Cardoodles, welcome in and thank you for the lurk. Always lovely to see you. Helps that it was on easy and medium. One was easy, one was medium. I mean, to be honest, they were both not the... They were basically loot runs. 2 successful decked out runs. Dies immediately upon returning to base. Elk. I hope not. I wouldn't be surprised. But we will go for some whimsy as a result. Whee! Is that my deck? Yes, it is. Excellent. Let's add a gold mine to the deck. I've got 4 gold mines. That ties to whimsy. Wow. Death by whimsy. That would definitely be a whimsy way. A whimsy away, yeah, whimsy away, yeah, whimsy away. Should name a Ravager that. Ooh. Whimsy the Ravager. Oh, it's dark outside, apparently. TGM, welcome in, and thank you for 43 months. 5 more for 4. No. Wait, that can't be right. That number can't be right. Because that would mean I've been streaming for... Hey. Oh, we already had a Guardian plushie. Whoops. Oh, now we've got a Guardian plushie on our head. This guy is very, very angry in real life. Lots of lightning striking close by. Take care of yourself, Henry. Yes. Raven is correct. It is technically 6. But, chat, hear me out. You are all absolutely amazing, and thank you for being here. Wow, got nearly 2 stacks of intelligence. That's more intelligence than I have in the real world. Still don't know why I've got 2 flowers in a bundle. Oh well. 5 years nearly. 5. TGM on a 225 stream streak. Managing to escape from Mary. Congratulations. Right, just need to make sure that... Oh, that's already ready. Woohoo! Good lord. 4 years as an affiliate and 5 years streaming. Raven, that's all your fault. Well, it's more than just Raven, but Raven was one of the people who talked me into it. And honestly, I don't regret anything. I am absolutely loving being able to hang out with you lot. Yeah, it's quite a lot of the people from Morvalira's community are the result, the reason why I'm here. Raven, Frauke, people like TGM as well. Tor, who was here earlier and may still be lurking in background, probably now complaining about getting called out. They are the people who basically talked me into this. And without them, I would not be having the fun that I have by doing all of this. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have met you, Elkhorn, in the way that I have. Or half the other. Ooh, Squishy. Hello, Squishy. Hello, squishies. Hi. Hi. Hi, squishy fnibbles. Hi, squishy fnibbles. We're gonna murder you for fun, yeah. Yeah, the builds have dramatically changed over the last 5 years. If we look at, for example, Lagville, it is so much less of a build than current builds. And yet, it is part of the history of the world. And I would not change that. Might upgrade it a bit, but hey, we'll see. 2 decked out runs and a squirrel that is... reminiscing. Right. I don't know why I stopped off to murder magma cubes. Whee! So, I did upgrade the portal at one point. True, I did because, well, kind of wanted it to look like all the other ones that we'd built around the world. Right, we have returned. Alive. Hi, Flying Fnurbles. Hello. How you doing, Flying Fnurbles? Right. So, last week we were working on this, and I made a couple of additions and a couple of adjustments between streams. Notably, I have added glass to the 2 sides, and I have dug out this room. I've also added a platform. There are a couple of things that I feel are missing. And this is where things get a bit problematic. Because one of the things that I'm missing is, quite typically, brick. And... I don't appear to have collected any. Huh. Kind of surprised by that obstacle in there. Plain old brick. Yeah, you know, the stuff that comes out of clay. So... It's kind of hard to make some of the stuff that I was thinking of that would be appropriate for that room. So, I do believe it is time for out of Mason villagers. Strangely, Elk. That is what I'm thinking. Right, you go there. You go there. You go there. And I don't have to hold that anymore. Oh, hold on. I don't have any shears. Right, let's grab some shears. I'm sure I have some shears here somewhere. I know I saw some a minute ago. Come on. There they are. Right, and I probably should get another lead out and a fence post. There's a fence post. Excellent. Right. Today, we're going kidnapping. Yes, I said it. Oh, we're off to kidnap villagers because we need some masons. We really need some villagers. So we're gonna have some fun. Let's steal the villagers and see what we can do with them. Relocate. Relocate. Yes, sorry. We're going to relocate villagers. Hey, Sin Lily, welcome in. I mean, I've got 2 villagers there, and I've got a villager in my storeroom. But I feel like setting up a mason is probably a... Let's grab a spare villager from this village. Because, of course, a spare villager is always a thing. Under the heading of let's drive the villagers spare. You know, it might have been quicker just to actually, you know, run over here, grab the boat, and then just bring them back in a boat without actually bringing them on the ghast. I'm going to regret the ghast, aren't I? Yep, I'm going to regret the ghast, particularly given that this area is ridiculously wooded. Why are ghasts so slow? It's not the slowness that's the problem. It's going to get them. It's getting them through the trees that's the problem for this time. There are days I wish that you could... Oh, that's bad. Is that just a thunderstorm? Is that just rain, or is that actually a thunderstorm? I think it's just rain, combined with the lateness of the day. Right. First thing I need to do is to get the boat off the bottom of my Ravager. My Ravager? I don't have a boat on a Ravager. Right. Let's quickly sleep. Say time and rain. Yeah, I think you're right there, Raven. Alright. And we have a Nidorina in chat, for those who might be interested in catching one of those. Not quite a Nido King, but it's on the path to them. I think. I might be wrong. My knowledge of... Oh, I did pick up the lead. That's good. Right. Let's go and distract a villager. Villagers, oh villagers, I'm here to distract you. Alright, let's have a look. So we've got one in here, two over there, surrounded by foxes. Two in there. What the heck is that? Oh, that's the armor stand with the helmet on it. Right, there's... Was that a cat? Oh, it is. There's 3 cats over here and 2 villagers. How? More to the point, where did that villager go? Cat. That's just... Right. Okay, I'm gonna light up the zoo pit. That's... Yeah, let's just go with normal torches. Three villagers, 3 cats, an iron golem, 2 foxes, and a couple of other things. That pit is decidedly... They fell down a hole. No kidding. Good Lord. Something like War of the Worlds happened and they're making the new underground society. I don't... They've even got a cow and a pig down here. Hi, dude. Hi. I'm not sure I can get them out of here sensibly. Look. Look. I can't get all of you out. Alright, something tells me I'm going to end up with somebody else in with that villager in a minute. Oh, I got the cow. Okay, that wasn't the one I expected, but hey. Hey, Urban, how you doing? Iron Golem's like, dude, can you get me out of here? Okay. You were in Glasgow last week, Monday to Wednesday. I am so jealous of all the people who've been in Glasgow recently. Right, I need this cow out of here. It's very difficult to move the villager if the cow's in the way. And you know what? I'm going to put the cow back in the pit. Okay, you stay there for a second, dude. I'm tempted to come back and repair that iron golem. Just on the sheer why. Right. Dude, I need to work out the best way of getting you out of here. Can't believe there were 3 villagers and all of that else in the pit. Sci-fi, thank you for that gift sub going to Urban. Apparently, this village, that none of them are nitwits, but all of them are stupid. Two villagers and a dog walk into a trap. And that's not the beginning of a joke. It's... You mean villagers? Yeah. Sounds about right. Yep. No nitwits, just all nincompoops. Ah. I've landed on a path. I hate it when you land on a path. Come on. Out of the path. Sin Lily on us is on a 30 stream streak. Thank you so much for that, Sin Lily. And you have Mochi. Well, apparently Mary wanted that. Because they've caught you. So Mary hates Mochi. Or really loves it. I mean, it could go either way. What is dying up here? It's a zombie. Why is there a zombie on fire in my area? Come on, dude. Whatever you do, do not play with the Nautilus. Thank you. Let's go this way. The ability to lead around boats uphill is one of Minecraft's most useful additions. I don't know how we... actually, I do. But I was going to say, I don't know how we moved around villages without this ability previously. You, sir, are going to become very, very useful. You have good news, Urban? That sounds good to hear. I hope everything's going okay. Piston elevators. Oh, you remember all of... You remember everything I built in Castle Gordonstein, don't you, Raven? Do tell us what the good news is. We wish... Inquiring minds wish to inquire. Also, where's my emeralds? Hey, it worked! All of those pistons hidden in places that made life very easy for getting Gordons around. Right. Huh. Interesting. It's one of those. It was stupid, but it worked. Story of my life. Right, where did I leave that villager? Yeah, villager. Actually. Get your cast off in less than 2 weeks. Find out if you can bear weight and scars on your knees. Oh, that's fantastic. That sounds like you're making lots of progress on healing there, Urban. I am so glad to hear that. Sir, I wish to have lots of brick from you. Congratulations, you are now my brickman. Faster than they thought, as you are stubborn. Around here, stubborn people in this community? I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that anyone in this community might be stubborn. Oh good, I fixed my elytra. I would be entirely surprised to find anyone in this community being stubborn. Oh wait, sorry, no. I would not be surprised in any way, shape or form. That's the one with the torches in it. Put away the torches. Now, one thing I don't have is anywhere to be placing this gentleman. Also, I really should get myself a decent supply of emeralds. Don't have many. So I probably need to make a couple of iron workers. So that I can sell iron to them. If I use... Now I'm trying to remember, because I know that not all of the iron... all of the jobs actually always have iron as a trade. Excuse me. I only wanted one of those. But if I remember rightly, smiths seem to be fairly regular in having it. So, what I'm also going to do is this fellow. Hello. You've been sat here for a while. You are going to become a smith. Look after yourself, Urban, and I'm glad to hear that you're making progress on healing. Oh. No. Oh, we have a hydrate and a stretch as I perform a 27-point turn to move this boat just a couple of blocks to the left. Sir? Job? Job? Would you mind getting a job? Heil hydrate! Thank you, And a stretch to go with it. And a nincada in chat, for those who might be interested in catching one of those. Oh, thank you. There we are. Oh. Ah. Toolsmiths and weaponsmiths have a 100% chance to have an iron trade at the 2nd rank. Oh, look. You're a toolsmith. You're a toolsmith, Harry. Right, I should put a door on the other guy's house. That was one of the plans. I had a feeling that 2 of them had a guaranteed trade. Thank you for looking it up, Raven. Ooh, actually, no, I should put that the other way around. If I put it there, I can't have a zombie hiding under the dirt. Kay, welcome in, Kay. I hope you're doing well. This one is less easy to sort out, and I forgot to pick up the emeralds. Nope. Why did I put away the emeralds? Why do I still have snowballs in my inventory? Math Girl! Welcome in, Math Girl. Happy Monday. Right. Dude. I guess I'm going to be buying hose from you for a minute. I mean, I could buy picks, but doesn't really make much difference. Excellent. I timed that just perfect. Timed. You know what I mean. Hold on. One of those was mine. Do not throw away the netherite hose, Scott. It's kind of important. Picks or hose? Well, I mean... no comment. Hi, dude. Yay! You're gonna buy it. All of my iron now. So, now that we have somebody who can sell me emeralds, which is fantastic, we have a renewable emerald source. Renewable? Renewable. At some point, I should probably get a zombie and poison these guys. I do need bricks, Shadow. Where's my granite? So the reason we've just gone through all of that, there was a reason, I promise you, is I want to build a chimney on the back of the furnaces that are down here. I also think, I've just missed my landing point. Oh, hey. I wonder where that was. Brilliant. I just missed. Oh, for an ender pearl. Oh, hey. I got an ender pearl. Oh, for an ender pearl. Right. So I was thinking it might be nice to have this rear wall and some of this in brick and granite so that it looks more sort of furnace-like. Yes, I know. It's rare, but Scotsman is thinking. Gotta be careful about this. I'm also going to take that away and this away for the moment so we don't accidentally put a load of stone into the fuel furnaces. And what I also want to do is make this look like a furnace. Hey, we're actually placing blocks, finally. Hold on. Wow. Just wow. Come on, I can see the moon rising. Let me sleep. There we are. Right. Oh hey, I've got one of those there, so I don't need that one in my inventory. Let's get dangerous and find where Darkening Duck is. That's no moon. Not anymore, it isn't. It's the sun. That gives me an area to put a furnace. Well, stuff that looks like it's a furnace. I'm thinking we can put in words, things, bits, doohickeys, stuff. We now return you to Scotsman not having any ability to word, let alone work out what he's trying to say. Yeah, let's go with... That probably would be smoke affected up at the top there. So... We could go with tough. Kind of feel like it would probably be deep slate of some form. I need to make it easier to get out of this area. Sorry, back up to the surface from this area. We need to finish the walkways outside at some point. At some point, I will add in an actual villager breeder. I've got 2 villagers set aside for it, and I don't mean the 2 in the trap with the doggo. Quite why they're in there, I don't know. Right, what we got? Ooh, deep slate bricks, excellent, and cobbled deep slate, fantastic. That's what I was looking for. Deep slate brick, polished deep slate, excellent. All the things I need. I suppose we've got cracked deep slate. Nope. Oh well, that would have been too much. Right, blind luck. At least it's not moon big. Otherwise, we'd be dealing with the hermits. And it's not moon pig, then we'd be buying some dodgy print your own greetings cards. Right, let's see. I think... Yeah, that's better. I think 3 deep is probably worth doing. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. It said every scope creeper in the vicinity. That needs to go. Let's bring up this so I don't have to keep jumping down here. Now that hole is where I'd expect it to be putting the chimney at one point. Now I'm going to be placing it somewhere above this. So... Hi. Actually, it would make sense to... careful, careful, we can't make sense around here. We don't have the budget for that. Fungis. I'm putting in the saw blade for Santa. Absolutely. That's why it's off to the side. It's just in case. How are you doing? Right. If I... that's not the way I wanted it. So what I'm thinking is, if we have the fires here, you would want the airflow to be pulled through here and then out the back of this and up the chimney. Yes, I'm actually thinking about proper airflow in a furnace. We're all doomed. I'm plotting things out sensibly. We're all doomed. I can't go on. I shouldn't be making sense around here. There's a reason that many countries have abandoned the penny. Making sense is expensive. Ow, Raven. I felt everything else, why not sense? First time for everything. Might be changing out some of this, by the way. I'm also I'm somewhat reconsidering whether or not I like the tough on this. I'm not sure. 2 more of those. Right there. If it didn't make money, it don't make sense. Well, that too. That's all granite. Okay. So let's do a granite slab, a granite stairs, and a brick stairs, just to finagle this up a bit. That looks so wrong. That looks a bit better. I think these two need to be pulled forwards. Yeah, that's better. Although, to be honest, I think these probably should have been stairs. 2 in stairs, please. So. That's a bit better. Now, I'm not going to waste materials by decorating all the way up this, because, to be honest, if you're seeing the inside of this, you're probably on fire. And nobody wants to be on fire for too long. There. Can't type today. Those, that. There we are. Let's take this out, place that there. Right, put you back. Excuse me. Would you mind at least being the right way up? Right. And what I might do is... Oh, I don't have any cobbled deep slate. I thought I picked up some cobbled deep slate. Why did I not pick up some cobbled deep slate? One of these days, this place will start making sense. No, we've already had that conversation. The odds are it won't. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Hey, Lotus. Welcome in. Right. That is where I'd originally thought this was going to be. Let's see. It's now here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back and 1 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back and 1 to the left. By my reckoning, this is where the pit should be. Completely off. Just as well I checked that, because that's wrong. Right, let's try that again. Oh, yes, there we are. 1 to the left. Perfect, that's a direct hit. Just awoken, now getting ready for work. I hope work's not too bad, Lotus. Have a good day. Good. Ah! Well, I ended up where I wanted to be, just a little bit faster. That needs filling. How do I...
Oh, gravity works.
Oh, it's been a while since we've had that variation of the fall. Thank you, Raven. I wonder if I should up the percentage chance on that sometimes. Also, I totally meant to do that. Honest, Gov. There we are. Right. That is going to be our chimney. Appropriate for number 5. That was the 500th fall? Oh, good lord. And I would fall 500 times, and I would fall 500 more, because I'm a squirrel that keeps trashing himself by falling through the floor. Na 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 na. Ya la la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la la la. Ya la la. I will make this look better in a minute. I'm just getting an attempt at figuring out just how big and tall we want this chimney to be. And how to texture it. Given that it's coming up from... I don't think it... Hold on. Standard rules, logic, and misappropriations kick in. Am I going to have a second story on this building? Because if I am, then it has to be taller than the second story. Oop, don't know why I did that. Oh, I'm out of brick. If only I had a villager who would trade me iron for emeralds. Sorry, swap that, reverse it. Emeralds for iron, and then somebody who would trade me brick for emeralds. Hi. Thank you. What are you gonna sell me? Ooh, a shovel and an axe. Not bad, dude. Oh, you already... Oh, you're all ready to sell me more. Thank you. Let's put that back. 24 emeralds. That'll get me a decent amount of brick. Hi, dude. Thank you, dude. What are you leveling up? Excuse me? Oh, I thought you leveled up. Oh, well. Thank you. Let's get a bit more of this. Excellent. I love the way that it's like, yay, I've got people who can sell me stuff and immediately just buy all the things really rapidly. Right, let's get a couple more of these. Let's turn 20 into those. I know this rounds off this building quite a lot, but I think it actually doesn't look too bad. Part of me says we should probably cut this down to a 2x2 fairly shortly. Because otherwise this is going to be a really girthy chimney. And while I think that having a... Given that it's got two enormous furnaces below it, I mean, this is the chimney to go with these two furnaces. And the furnace at the back here. So that would be a large chimney. It just feels like it will probably not stay quite this big. Sorry, wrong one. So, let us find some more granite. Hey, pony. I need a stables at some point. Fruitcake Candy, welcome in. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Ow. Don't mind me, I'm just going splat. Boing. Boingy. I'm doing alright. I'm actually getting some building done today. It's a bit slow, but so am I. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's put that there. I'm going to put those there. That. Actually, if I'm going to put that there, I should probably put another one of these here. A little bit tired today. Oh, that's a shame. I hope it's nothing too evil. Right. That. And then that's andesite. I don't want to use that. Let's just use stone. And then a bit of brick. A bit more of this. And actually, have I... Ow. I think it's the weather. Yeah, the weather can be very draining. Is it hot where you are? Because it's been very hot here again, and that tends to make it quite draining. Having to stay away for the rest of the stream. Oh dear, Raven. Look after yourself. I know you weren't feeling great. London. Yep, that would do it. London, busy, hot, evil. Look after yourself. And look after yourself, Raven. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being so amazing. Right. Okay, that needs to be significantly taller for it to make sense. Is that right? Ooh, that might be right. That's close. That's very close. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha, hee hee, to the funny farm. I'm wondering if I should have brought this up a little bit further in some places, and maybe done a bit like that. Dithered the edge. Hold on, I should sleep. It's getting dark out there. I can't sleep yet, but I can see the whole... I was going to say the whole moon, but that's not even a whole moon. Come on. Also, London has a habit of just basically taking all the heat around it and being really, really warm. So, do take care of yourself in those circumstances. Alright, how's that look? That's a bit better. I think we're close to needing to top this out. But first, I feel like this side needs to come up a couple of blocks. That's better. Yes, that does it. That's it. Does this look alright from the... ooh, that back. That back. That back needs affecting. It's too flat. Nope, missed. Let's try that again. Don't mind me, I'm trying to throw myself at the back of this. There's some interesting lag kicking in. Octogen, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. Right. Let's see. We need to cap this out. So, what we're going to do is the standard capping out process of first we fly into something by accident whilst attempting to eat. Then, once we've flown into something, we find a couple of these. And I really wish there was a darker half slab than granite. It is indeed a very Monday morning. Monday even. It's a Monday. This is the tale of Solomon Monday. Wonder heck, freddy. I need something in a half slab that's better than Fnurbles. Sorry, Fnurbles. Wow. Actually, copper slabs in the exposed would probably be perfect. That. So if I turn that into those, Heard you lot from across the pond are in for another bout of heat wave. Yeah, they're threatening it again. I tried to return to sender, but apparently it's already been shipped. Hey, cool teacher, welcome in. Hey, Mad. How you doing? That's not where I'm putting. Right, let's put that in there, and let's get the wax exposed. Let's put this in there for the moment. Let's get some... Oh, hold on. I really wish there was something other than spruce for this, but I don't really have much choice. Alright. Alright, come on. Let's put 2 of those there. I'm going to fall off of this, put 1 here. Yeah, that gives it a bit more texture. So that also sets me up for the fact that I'm going to place in 2 of those, and then yeah, level it. 1. Ow. Whatever you're doing, do not step on the fnabbling fnabbles. That will burn your tootsies. Standing on the things that burn your tootsies is not a good idea. Also, apparently I can't count to 8 correctly. I have 9 trapdoors in my inventory. Hem. I meant to do that. Absolutely, positively, totally meant to do that. Can't prove anything. Please ignore the startled cry as I fell from the building. Glam Pixie, welcome in. How does that... Okay, that looks pretty cool. Given that this building is going to be taller and have a roof on it, that I think we can do something coming forwards over this. Oh, really? Not quite at the very end. We got another 10 minutes or so of building. Maybe even 15. I feel like I need to take a bit out of the sides. Doesn't look right from down here from this angle. Let's lower this one. Whee! That's better. We have our first chimney. Which, given this is a steampunk area, I'm finding it quite surprising that this is our first bit of industrial. Or sort of hints of industrial. And I think that works quite nicely. Right, what did we have here? All of this is... So all of that I want at this phase. We weren't going to go with the orange, we were going with the first tier of Thingamahoosemit. Thingamahoosemit, exactly. Which suggests I need something running over the top of this backwards here as a sort of roof area. Which means these villagers are in the way. Dudes, wait. Where did you get a job from? How did you... But... where did... Dude. Where did you get a job from? You're not even... You've not even been traded with, so where did you get a job from? Villagers. Sometimes you just want to throttle them. Also, I can take away those. Those were there to make sure I didn't fall down the hole anymore. Some days you just can't throttle a villager. Now, no, wrong one. This one. Here you go. Right, let's grab. Yes. Oh God, my inventory's a mess. He works for the British Museum, probably confiscated that job. Wow! I didn't realise that we were getting that sort of level in around here. How do you confiscate a job? Well, don't answer that. But surely it must be time to sleep. Probably. Don't call me Shirley. There we are. Three of those, 12 of those. I don't have any fence posts in a chatch. Oh, and we have a stretch and a hydrate. Hail hydrate! No comment on that one, Raven. Oh, and a stretch to go with it. Now you make me want to play Repo, Sydney. Been a while since I played Repo. At least one update behind. Nope. Let's grab those. Alright. I tend not to... So, I don't tend to stream Repo. I tend to join other people's streams for Repo. Repo is one of those things that I enjoy not being the responsible one for. If that makes sense. That's probably what I want. What I really want. Yeah, that's reasonable. I feel like I need some more lightning rods. Let's get a couple more lightning rods. At some point, I need to break down this pile of copper ore and throw it through the brand new furnaces that I've been building. But that's for a probably not stream event. There we are. More lightning rods. Wow. There really is some decided lag going in here today. Don't need that anymore. Where's my redstone Fnurbles chest? There it is. Have I got any? Yes, I have. I'll take 2 of those, please. Thank you very much. My redstone chest. I'll also grab 2 of those. And... Doop, 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 doopity, doop. Oh no, what I'm looking for is not in this storage room. Wow. It's in this one. I would like a nether brick stair, please. Don't have one. Fine, I will make one then. So I guess that the fact that I put away the stone cutter was premature. You become that. Too many. So. Go. No. That I want there, and then this I want there. Yeah, that gives it a bit more sort of things be that. Excuse me, that's not a thing I was trying to do. Dark oak fence. I'm gonna. Ooh, yes, that would possibly not be a good idea, but let's nah. One of those. Not one of those, because I don't want it to be wood. Oh, actually, I should probably... Have I got any copper... I can finagle it. Why do I not have any copper bars in my inventory? I saw that tree coming. For a stream in which I've not dropped any frames, there's an awful lot of weird lag today. Oh, okay, that would explain it. You can't see... Well, actually, you can just about see this. Apparently, my connection is fnurbled. That's odd. Oh, well. Right, nether brick fence. Oh, those are in the way. Right, I need another nether brick fence or 2. Grab 2 of those. Apparently my connectivity is suffering from fnurblery. Right. What I want to do is place another one there and another one there. And then do that, that. Let's jump over to here. It's easier to do this if I'm... Actually, I'd like that to be the other way up. So I'm just going to place another one there for a second. Do that. Oh, those things don't join. Oh well, that looks significantly interesting. Okay, does that look like... Hey, that's better. That looks completely random. I think I need a couple of other things just to make that top section look like it's a little bit less fnurbled. Miakula, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing okay. Right. Now that we're below the point where I've got the... There. That's better. I didn't want the wood too close to the... Let's see if you can avoid blanket jail when the streak ticks over. Blanket jail be one of those things. You know, that actually looks... Other than that one bit that I don't like, that looks pretty good. Will you escape? Yes, you did! Congratulations on an escape. That's your 10th escape and you're out of 18. That's pretty good going. Oh, missed. That bit just looks weird. Everything else, I'm happy with. And we're at quote 200, just as the darkness is falling, so let's get a quick nap. Ow. It's not oxidized yet, so I will probably let it go one stage. I tend to like my copper at least the first stage of oxidization. And I think it will fit better with the way that things look. Right, let's have a look at that. You know, that feels pretty good there. I may completely adjust all of this and put it onto the corner, just so it's not sticking out so much. But I quite like the shape of this as a as a furnace. Not a fan of shaders. Well, here it is without the shaders. One of my personal rules, I've got to make it so that things look good without the shaders and then look good with them. And I think, given that we've got the furnace down here taking shape, have a look at what that looks like. Yeah. Putting the furnace in there, I think that needs glowing coals in the form of magma blocks and some smoke and so forth. Well, that is that's a vertical canal, Miakula. That's the access tunnel for my... Where am I, Nautilai? Where am I, Nautilai? My Nautil... What? Where am I, Nautilai? Was I too far away? Was it that I was too far away and they weren't showing because I wasn't close enough? Oh, thank goodness. Don't you scare me like that, you two fnurbling little things. Yeah, free cam entity rendering fnurblery. Yes. So, I have my Nautilus docks up here. And you can take the Nautilus out through here, down here, and out into the ocean from the bottom of the cliff. Because it makes perfect sense to have the Nautilus docks up on the top of the cliff. Totally makes perfect sense. Yes, absolutely. I'm not completely strange. I might actually have to put in another couple of chimneys. I think a single solitary chimney on its own looks a bit weird. But then, if we bring in the rest of the buildings around here, we can see how it looks. Makes steampunk sense. Woohoo! Not strange. I think we know you better by now. Yeah, I know. But, yeah, I think that adds to this build in the landscape and starts adding buildings on top of the cliff, which we don't have many of yet. But I do love the way that this area is slowly starting to fill out now. The furnaces, now that we've got the glass in on the front of them. They found me. Yeah, that's going to look good when it's finished and detailed. And what I want to do is our brand new villager, not him, this villager who trades iron. This guy. The guy who would be here if I was close enough for you to see him. I think we'll have him down in that furnace room. It would kind of make sense to have him down in the furnace room as where he lives. So we can probably put in an area for him to work down here. And I think that'll look cool. So that'll start bringing in areas for villagers to exist in this world. Which we've not done yet. So, with that, he says, with that, it is time for me to consider wrapping up. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely lovely and great fun having you all here, particularly through 2 successful decked out runs and through some successful building, no less. I swear that looks like a dragon's head. Which bit? Train of thoughts failed. Bing! Hey, Footy! Welcome in. Bong! Bing bong! Let's see. Goodness. It is... the furnace building. Interesting. Interesting. I might have a think about that, especially in shaders. Might have to see what we can do about that. Let's see. We've got Cozy Squirrel. We've got Flea Puff. We've got Gutty. And... ooh. You know what? I think we've got Professor Sherbert, who is fantastic as a streamer and lovely to hang out with. They are in a charity encore, so it's the they're wrapping up from Guild Rush, I suspect. So I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back on the Madness World where things have changed. And we might have to go on an adventure. But we shall see. Where is... There they are. So, I will hopefully see everyone tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. As always, you have been amazing. Thank you for being here. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.